What's good, y'all? Booting up the game right now. Sorry, but just we're just gonna hop right into it. The game, if the game wants to load, please. Thank you. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and get yeah. Hold up 1 second. I'm sorry. Like I'm trying to get my stream up real quick. There we go. Hold 1 second. Nice. All right. So got my chat up. Was good. All right. Claim our stuff. I remember getting a demon key in a daily chest yesterday. Something I was not expecting at all. Yeah, let's just check this real quick. Probably soon. We'll do some more practice from the second wave at least. Try and get myself back into the swing of things at least. Man, I don't know why I lost my touch when it came to that part. I don't know why. Yeah, as you can tell, I haven't been playing that much. Man. Like, I need to be consistently grinding this level, and I can kind of like admit that to myself. I need to like choose more days to where I could just start grinding this level rather than just like picking it up, playing it for a stream, and then stop playing it for like another like 3 days. Oh my god, I did not forget what to do there. I'm gonna get my muscle memory back pretty quickly. I mean, it wasn't that long ago when I last played it. Let me check something quick. Alright. Is the stream too loud by any chance? Let me try like around there for now. Like I said, I'm gonna have one attempt where I'm just gonna get past this. Oh my god, man. Like, I'm so used to tapping right there because I'm used to releasing a lot earlier. It's like, there's some parts where I really don't have to go strictly off muscle memory. Like, if I'm not able to do this part right now, then when I go from the first drop, it's gonna be a pain. Like, the first drop's gonna be miserable. Why did I release there? Like, I know the usual pattern is to, like, double click there. Or to, like, release really quickly. Like that. But I don't know, like, I just did not pick up on the fact that I just held and then didn't click anything. Or didn't release at all. But because of the fact of I'm so used to releasing really quickly and then clicking again, I just didn't catch up on it. Yeah, that's fair. Alright. That's the case. Let me just try the end real quick. Yeah, I don't know why it feels so cold at this level now. Like, I don't feel warmed up at all. Nice. Let's try it again. Oh my god. Like, I'm dying to easy bass, bro. What? Alright. Alright. Okay, yeah, I think I'm good in the moment that I pass the second wave. Oh my god. I got nervous. I don't know why I got nervous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay. That streak had to end. Oh my god. I don't know why, I just don't have the muscle memory for that part right now. Oh my god. I don't know why, it's like I'm releasing at the same time I typically release that before, and it's not working anymore. I feel so inconsistent. Why do I feel so inconsistent? Like, I have the offset. Like, my offset's fine. Why do I feel so inconsistent? Like, I don't get it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I keep jumping by accident, man. Oh my god. I'm at least trying to aim for at least some sort of progress today. Hopefully, I want to get a run at some point where it's the first wave to the second drop, at the very least. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna go from the first wave. I mean, the first run wasn't that bad, you know? Yeah. Oh my god, dude, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Hold up, let me make a quick message real quick. Do a little pinned message. So let me do this really. From 32, when does... I need to think about this for a second. So I'll probably say about... Let's say 48 for now. I'm gonna say 80... I'm gonna say 88. Alright, yeah, let's go with that. Oh my god, dude, are you kidding me? Alright. It'd be really funny if I can just fluke it from 88, not from 88, from 48. Not gonna lie, I might turn my stream down. Or my phone brightness down, because the mess is bright. Alright. Hi, I'm back on this random account that I don't even own. Well, welcome back. I do mean it though, like thank you for tuning in. Seriously. It's Alex. You forgot, but I don't go by some as my old friends back up. Oh no, I didn't forget. I didn't forget at all. I just I didn't want you to I didn't want to just say your name or anything. Seriously. I did not just do that first part without looking. Fair enough. Alright. That I use since I'm too stubborn to make my own account. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. I'm about to say, why not make your own account, you know? I mean, there's no reason not to. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. I love Sonic Wave, man. I don't know, for some reason I just don't have any social media or something. My autistic brain tells me I shouldn't have any, so I don't. That's not insulting. I actually do have autism. I mean, fair enough. If you don't want a social media, I mean, that's fine. But I mean, for instance, if you're gonna make it, there's no reason to if you want to make an account, it's not like you have to upload anything on it. You know, if you're not monetizing it, it's fine to just not monetize it. You know, or just not upload anything. Especially if you use an account pretty often, or if you watch someone pretty often, it's a lot better to have an account than to just not have an account. If you know what I mean. I don't know why. I've been very consistent at the little head bob part, and I have no clue. I have no clue. Why today of all days? It's like 4 out of the 6 attempts that I did do it, I ended up passing it. Surprisingly enough. What's this? That's fair, I guess. I wouldn't lose any privacy necessarily as long as I don't post. Oh my, is this post or anything? Yeah, pretty much. My God. Man, I am not consistent at all today. I don't know what it is. Also, I don't know if you saw the Starlight bracket yesterday, but you honestly could have won it had you played. Yeah, it was just I'm trying to set up now. And that's like the only thing with it. The only reason why I entered melee. The only reason why I entered melee on the Monday STG was solely because I felt like I had a decent chance of winning it, and that ended up being true. It was just it sucked because I was so tired that day and I was just so exhausted that I played so bad in Ultimate. So instead of me like actually making some, I ended up just breaking even, which is not what I want. Yeah. I was also talking about this as well, but Delaware rankings is like it's so stupid. Like I could care less about rankings, and it's for the exact reason of you're telling me I lose to Jasper and Nope, and you're telling me because those are my only two losses that I'm going from like third in the scene all the way down to eighth, like under Ghost Toad, under Faye, under all of these players, and I'm like that just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it didn't help that BPM was playing at a insanely high level, especially freestyles beating Nope is insane to me. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna sit there and say that. Oh my god. Okay, that scared me. Dude, I need to lower I need to lower the sound of that. That's gonna give me a heart attack one of these times. But thank you from Sakupin Souls for subscribing. Seriously. Okay, dude, I need to lower that volume. It's jump scared me once, and it jump scared me just now. Like you can't hear it all too much. Me, on the other hand, this mess goes blaring through my headphones. Yeah, hold on. Let me change that real quick. Oh my god, where's the alert box? Here we go. I need to change the volume. Can I not change the volume? I can't change the volume. Yeesh. Alright, so here's what I might do. I might lower my computer volume. I might lower my computer volume, and then probably up the in-game music, and then just turn down the desktop audio. Sounds about right. I swear you get punished for so many losses to good players way too much. Yeah, that's always been a thing, and it's only because STG anyways is a bi-weekly, whereas up north it's a weekly, and that's like the only issue with it. that's lost to Nemesis and Dragonfire. Okay, yeah, like I mean, it's like stuff like that. It's because of how attendance is, despite the fact of people very clearly having worse losses than I do, on average, but yet they get ranked higher only because of just attendance alone. That, and I mean, I guess they do have good wins, but it still is just, it's like, realistically, me being as low as what I am is like kind of wild. And it's why, like I said, I have not been looking at, I haven't really been caring all too much about rankings. I mean, it's cool to go ahead and see like any results or anything, but for the most part, it's just, I don't know. It's irritating. Spitting fat. Huh? Wait, what? Wait, this isn't. Go to channel. I was about to say, dude, I hate this. I hate people trying to troll me in my chat, bro. Okay, I got scared for a second. This isn't gonna be. Okay, this isn't the first time someone scared me off of this mess, bro. Like, so for the other person, for person something, Z Levi is a top player in the Geometry Dash community. The only thing with it is this account is a bit of a faker. Either way, though, I do appreciate this this fake account for joining. And I do appreciate it. Seriously. Oh my god, I can't play there. Monk is carried by his Lipton wins, even though he never eliminated him. He only took him to reset twice, and you beat Monk twice. Yet he's still ranked 3rd or something. Yeah, it's just. It's also because if we're talking about algorithm wise, Jasper and Nope also have only played like 2 brackets, or Jasper only played like in 1 bracket ever, or like in the season. So off of that alone, and me losing to him is what's kind of the issue. And for him to lose to BPM, that exact same tournament, is going to make it to where my loss against him is a lot worse. Oh my god. Nah, that's fair. I'm definitely having some good runs here and there. Is the audio okay by any chance? Whoa, okay, why was it dropping frames for a second? Yeah, why was that dropping frames for a second? Audio is fine for me. I'm assuming since Nope lost to Freestyles, his rank will plummet too. So because of the start of the new season, it only would just start out, like, I don't even think, like, I think this result alone will actually just straight up plummet me. Like, I probably would get this result, and then I probably won't even get rankings on the next season, even if I win, like, every bracket afterwards. Like, there was one season where I lost consistently to Nope and didn't even get ranked because of it. Like, that was always crazy to me. Like, I'm not sitting there and saying that, like, I shouldn't be losing to Nope or anything, because Nope is just a straight up good player. But for me getting punished as hard as I am for it is crazy. And especially with the recent rankings coming out, like, it left a lot of people, like, kind of confused as to why I was ranked so low. I mean, granted, BPM not being ranked and Nope not being ranked makes sense because for most of the time, they weren't they weren't there. They haven't been able to get ranked. Yeah, I mean it's solely because of attendance and lack of crossover. However, most of PR is really only decided by like 2 people, and that's like the entire thing. Like I think we need more people in rankings that are more active in the scene. That and also I think we need some sort of attendance clause or something. Like I don't think 3 tournaments is enough, and I think more so you need probably 3 tournaments and then like 2 different locals, so that there at least is some sort of crossover, you know. Oh my god, man. I mean, honestly, with the exception of Lipton and possibly Styles, since he leads Nope 4-1 head to head, that Nope could take anyone up there. Yeah, no, I mean, like that's, I mean, same thing with me and whatnot. Like, actually, same thing with a bunch of the people like down here. Like, we could very well like go up north, and it would be a completely different story. I mean, as of right now, I have an even record against Styles, and some of some of South D actually does have pretty decent set records as of recent against Lost Vein. I currently have a 100% win rate against Monk, and I mean, next up is me, Monk Steve, and I doubt that's going to be very good at all. With Nope. Let's see this. I mean, oh yeah, you could definitely do it too, especially since you got Monk twice and Josh isn't a slump like that Ghost. Togai won yesterday, and I definitely think you'd beat him. Are you talking about Lost, or are you talking about Ghost Toad? I think Ghost Toad I could definitely win against, but for me, I'm very inexperienced in the Diddy Kong matchup. I don't have a good head to head versus Diddy Kong. Like, we actually had a Diddy Kong player back when STG was a little bit more south, named Winston. And this guy, no kidding, I think has eliminated me from bracket like 3 times before I actually started learning the matchup. Before I actually like started getting consistent like 2-0s versus him. And even then, like, Ghost Toad, for the most part, looks to be still pretty decent either way. Like, I've been looking at the results. I'm not gonna sit there and say I haven't been. But I think to say that I should be ranked way lower. So here's the thing with the online thing. Like, the online thing does not count for PR in the slightest. Alright? It doesn't count for any sort of power rankings, so despite my 2 wins on Monk, like double limiting him from the tournament, it doesn't mean anything. Josh can't beat a Diddy to save his life. That's crazy. That's crazy words, actually. Is this? I was talking about Ghost Toe, but dang, although you're probably not as bad against Diddy as Josh is. Dude, you heavily underestimated how bad I am versus Diddy, bro. I got eliminated by Diddy at Supernova, uh, in which it was a me short fighter main, Diddy Kong secondary, and my God, if I kid you not, I don't like losing matches that I could have very well won. Like, I'm in a completely winnable scenario and then I end up just losing. Or rather, I don't get mad, I just get like really disappointed in myself over it. Because it's like, if I did win that, or if I did win that one match, momentum would have been a little bit in my favor, despite the fact that I would have to win on their counter pick. But I don't think there's any stages that actually super benefit Diddy Kong that doesn't also benefit me. And even then, the two stages that I would typically be banning, regardless, I think I could have very well won that, and I very well could have went to winners finals in my pool. It just like, it sucks because I very well could have won it. And it's like also really weird because like my path all the way up to when I had to go against Swagmaster, like I 2-0'd pretty much everyone. Like it was a cakewalk. And then I got the Swagmaster and it was like the most difficult thing I've had to do. And what sucks is that me versus Swagmaster was winnable. Like, I misinputted a back air instead of an up air, and I died for it. What's even crazier is the fact that that moment was also captured on stream, where they were like, oh yeah, like, why did he back air instead of up air? He could have missed the punish or whatever. And I'm like, dude, it's because it genuinely was a misinput. Oh, I see that. Oh, I see that sucks. Diddy does seem annoying to play every time Josh comes to KML. He constantly gets 3-0 by Seagull Joe's Diddy. It's always that guy. To be fair, Seagull Joe's also just a really good player. Like, I think that like it's a mix of like the matchup experience and Seagull also just being a really good player. I keep dying to that one spike. It's the same spike that I've died to the last 3 times I've gone to this part. Like, I'll be honest right now, even like when it comes to streaming, like, realistically, if we're talking about like streaming wise, I technically should be streaming more Geometry Dash, only because that's kind of like the, what am I trying to say? It's weird. So like with Smash Bros anyways and Geometry Dash, they're like my 2 main games. Like I want to put more variety in my channel, but it's like viewership when I do any other kind of video or any other kind of game at all just kind of plummets. Like I tried doing Pokemon Nuzlocke, I tried doing what else are there? See this? I see. I heard Cloud and Seth are also atrocious versus Diddy. I don't know much about Cloud Diddy. I can imagine that's pretty bad. And Sephiroth, I don't even. Sephiroth is terrible versus like very small movement characters because he has to be pretty precise with his spacing for a lot of things. And stuff like Fast Fall Fair literally cannot hit like Crouching Pikachu and whatnot. It literally can't hit them at all. So like especially with Diddy that also has a crawl in the process and has all this really tricky movement that you can do. It's not an easy thing at all. Like it's not an easy matchup. I mean, like I would never go Seth on the Diddy Kong anyways. Most likely, how I would need to probably ask like how Wolf would do it versus Diddy because I think that might actually be his best bet. Like yeah, sure. Like yeah, sure. Wolf has a pretty bad disadvantage. You can get ledge trap pretty easily. You can get edge guarded pretty hard, to be honest. And it can be tough. However, when it comes to overall punish game, I could just imagine that Diddy Kong will probably like get a couple interactions, but then Wolf will go ahead and build up like a good 50, 60 something percent off of one. Also, the stream like really behind because like I'm not getting these messages until like way after. I'm trying to think about what other level I want to do after this. Like, I've been stuck on at 48% for a hot minute. And then the moment I hit 48%, I just kind of stopped playing. Behind Josh Monk Styles and Lifted. Wait, what do you mean? Like behind? Is there like a first message that was supposed to get sent? Yeah, first message did not go through. The first one said that it should be ranked 5th. Yeah, but it's like if Nope like participates more, he's probably going to be ranked above me regardless. Like I've tried a lot of mess in the matchup. It's just, man, I feel so inconsistent in the seed matchup. Regardless, it's like I can't Like I faced the Steve matchup and it just, man, it feels like every interaction is a toss up. Like it's a complete coin flip. Cause like I can read something right and then next thing I know I can just randomly die for it. I keep dying to that freaking spike every single freaking time. Why do I keep dying to that slope? Also, after stream, I'm probably gonna talk to you about something, like something pretty important. But yeah, no, like in general, I think I could very well be ranked above said players only because of their head-to-head with other people. And I just hope that more South D gets at least somewhat more recognition. Because I just think it's so North D favored. Oh my god, man. Sounds good. Feel free to call me whenever I'm dashing currently, but I can call around 10 or so if that works. Yeah, gotcha. I mean, it wouldn't be in call. It would probably be more so just like over messaging or something. Alright, that's fine. Whatever works for you. I'll see whenever. I should be good later tonight. If so, like I guess it's kind of whenever because I don't work tomorrow, so it should be good. Yeah, I definitely gotta stream this level more often. It's like, it's not even like I don't like it's not like I necessarily dislike the level. It's just, I have a lot of times where I kind of get irritated myself about the fact that I just feel inconsistent with it. And I know why I feel inconsistent. Like, I know why I'm inconsistent with it. It's because I'm not, like, I'll have a really good day, but then I'll get so busy to a point where I just don't play for like a week or a week and a half. I come back to it, and then it's just like I have to start relearning everything over again. Or just start getting the muscle memory down. Like, honestly, I feel like I should have had this level done like a month ago. Like a month to a month and a half ago. Sounds good, but yeah, you should definitely at least be above Monk and possibly Josh and Styles. They're both kind of inconsistent. Whereas you had a long winning period until Nope. Yeah, Nope's just a good player. It's just like, man, it feels bad when it's like, how do I say it? I will say this. What I like about STG, at least, is that a lot of people there, I feel respected. To be honest. And it's not like if I go to Starlight, I feel disrespected and whatnot. Like, I talked with the TO. They are extremely chill. Like, they are very willing to talk and whatnot. And I'm like, dude, this guy is, like, actually chill. But it's like, man, some players, not like Lost or Styles or anything like that. Like, Styles, he'll talk trash. Like I'm just gonna sit there and say that right now. He'll talk trash, but it's more of like the joking kind of talking trash, rather than like ego based. And it's like, for stuff like that, I find it to be pretty funny sometimes. I find it to be pretty funny. Because if he wins, if he wins, it's like, you know, he's joking. If he loses, it's the funniest thing in the world. It keeps it interesting. It reminds me almost like how Zamba is, if you know who that is. Like, if you told me who would probably be the villain of the scene, I think Styles is like the epitome of it. And I mean like in the sense of like a metaphorical villain rather than like someone who like actually does bad stuff, you know? Like, actually someone who actually does crimes. Yeah, I've never had any issue with Styles when the... No, I got super upset about the farming comment. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's Styles. I don't like I said for now anyway. I don't get irritated with Styles. Like, I've talked with him a couple times before, and it's like at this point, it's like I personally don't care. He said it every single time. It's never gonna change. My only thing is I just want to fight against him again. Because he's like, overall, like, if I had to say it, like, understandable, yeah, it might be a coin flip sort of thing. I will say this right now, every match between me and Styles has always been like, in general, I just find that our sets just tend to be, it's either very one-sided or it's like game 5 last hit. And that right there is like, I think personally, the only reason why, in my opinion, I consider that a pretty decent rivalry back then was only because that right there and his record versus me was the sole reason why he ended up going down to second and why I ended up basically being raised to fourth. Well, it was strictly just from Styles. Josh has always given everyone credit too. He's never said anything bad about you. Yeah, no, I have no problems with. I have no problems with Vayne. And I mean, like, I get it. Like, everyone has bad days. Like, I mean, I can say that about Monday. You know, like Monday, I went to a bracket and I placed probably the worst I have done in probably years, to be honest, in like over a year. That was probably my worst ever. That was like my time I probably played the worst. But guess what? For me, I know it was just a long day. Didn't get much sleep. I just needed to go ahead, get refreshed, and just go back in. I wasn't super mad about it either because, let's be honest, like, if Freestyles won the entire bracket, I was popping off. VPM winning was also pretty hype. They both were just playing really good. And, like, I'm willing to give my completely honest opinions about it. Dude, I'm so tired of that freaking mini portal, man. Oh, man. it's like, honestly, like, I wish to improve as well. Like, I wish to genuinely hit, like, a top level play in order to actually, you know, like, get somewhere, you know? It's just like, it feels like I'm just back at a plateau that I used to be, where, like, I could never, like, there were so many people who I just struggled to beat. Like, there were some people who I could just never beat at the game. For sure, I think you'll definitely do better next time since you're usually at least top 3 or grands. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, the only time where I don't usually like top 3 or hit grands is solely if like Dope and Jasper are there or something. That or maybe like BB. BPM, it can happen sometimes, but for the most part, it's definitely more in my favor. Or it's definitely been more in my favor. If I had to say it, I wish some more of like under South Delaware actually came up. Because there's definitely been some players for a while that I've just wanted to see come out and at least compete. To keep stuff interesting at least. Dude, I was a pixel off, man. You know what? I'm going for 0. That is not it. I see this. The other day I was bored and I checked Smasher's app and Styles' record. Against almost everyone was dominant, but then there's you only at 6-5, and pretty much no one else was within 5 games of him. I mean, yeah, no, that was actually just how even it was. And I guess I could also say this, that matchup's also not... It's not the greatest for Yoshi either. But it's like a slight losing, so it's like, it's for me personally, it's not enough to really complain about. What's good, Rambler? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I did see that you streamed earlier, though. Hope you had a good stream. Dang, that actually would have been such a good attempt. That would have been such a good attempt. Yeah, no, I was just ranting a little bit earlier. Don't mind that. I will say though, Melee was definitely a bit of a surprise on Monday, like, but for the most part I was like, it could happen, why not? I'm just more surprised that I beat Sheik for once, because I hate Melee Sheik, and I think for most people in the scene, most people know that I really do not like Melee Sheik. I mean, I hate Melee Sheik. It is probably the sole reason. It's only just because of how oppressive some of their options are. Like, they have some crazy good options for how easy they are. For, like, how easy they are to input. And that's always been, like, the main thing with it. To where it's, like, for me to really counterplay it, it requires a lot of technical skill for some reason to outplay some of these options. And I mean, I guess it's more so like a skill issue for me, but it's like, it goes to a point of me just not having that much fun with the game at that point. funny enough, Styles is 20-0 versus Monk. 20-0. I mean, okay. I mean, I guess it's ZSS Ganon. Like, that's not the best matchup on the planet, but 20-0 is crazy. Oh yeah, another thing that also annoyed me as well, and I guess this can also be brought up a little bit. I did not like how one of the PR graphics, despite, I mean, I wasn't complaining about the fact that I was on, like, whether or not I was on it. It was more so I didn't like how someone made a certain PR graphic about them. It was like, we never did this with some of our previous top players. Like, this one guy never got #1 in the rankings. This guy joined after a bunch of these other players that, in my opinion, have been in the scene for way longer. Why are we making like a crazy special graphic, PR specifically, strictly for this guy? Like, it feels insulting more so to the other players that have been in the scene for way longer. Yeah, I know it. I don't know why I'm ranting. I'm like straight up ranting right now, but I'm getting like pretty decent runs. They did that for Styles or Lipton? Neither. Neither. I mean, I guess I can send you. I could send you the graphic, but it's just like, let's see if I can find it. But this definitely made some people pretty irritated. Alright, I sent it to you. Like, okay, like if Lipton did, like if it was like for, okay, if it was for Lipton, that'd be kind of wild. But also, it did, Lipton did kind of end the Styles era in a way. So it's like that makes sense. Like Styles overall, like. Styles overall did also end the Emba era. Oh my god, dude. And I still never met that guy. He's a character. Definitely a character. I let go of the button. I literally let go of it. He seems like a... Really? Dude, Pyro's my goat, to be honest. I mean, I guess, granted for me, like, I've known Pyro for a long time. I've known Pyro for, like, I think, like, 8 years at this point. Like, I've known Pyro for a while. And, like, granted, he can be... He can have his moments, but at the same time, it's like, realistically, he's not really doing any harm to anyone. He's not doing any harm to anyone, and even just talking to him, it's honestly just fun to talk to him. I mean, I guess we can probably discuss it more in DMs, I guess. Dang it, man. I met him at OCCon. When that was the only time I ever met him at OC Comic Con last year. He said something to me that rubbed me the wrong way. In my opinion, you definitely just gotta see Pyro more. Like, okay, I think a good way to describe it. You ever played Ace Attorney by any chance? Like Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney? Because I got a very accurate character. Dang. So basically, there is a character in that game. I mean, it's not necessarily spoilers. Like, okay, it's not necessarily spoilers because this is literally like this is literally what you see booting up the game. But there is a character in it called Larry Butts. And basically the entire thing with him is he's someone who is kind of like goofy, but in a sense he doesn't really get the luckiest, essentially. I think he doesn't get the luckiest. He's overall pretty goofy. He could be done, or he's more so feels like a kind of like a comedic relief character in a way. But in general, I still like he's still a good friend, you know? Like he has his moments, but for the most part, I still think they're chill. Dude, oh my lord. You'll see what I mean. Dude, it doesn't feel like I've been streaming for that long at all. How long have I been streaming for? Hour and 30. Pretty sure I saw if I ever work it out. Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, no, like, genuinely, like I said, Pyro's a character, but more so in his sense. But more so in his sense, he's very understanding, genuinely. Dude, can I please get past like the little? Can I get the? Honestly, for the longest time, I thought. Then I realized his personality sometimes makes you feel that way. That's odd, actually, because I feel like Striker's pretty welcoming. Like, I think especially for like in general, he likes seeing when they have newcomers show up and whatnot. He tries to familiarize himself with people who usually come in, and then usually he's there. I mean, he's there mostly just wanting to see if there's anything that will shake up bracket. You know, he's there watching all of it. Brother Loaf, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How are things? Doing all right. Just kind of playing Sonic Wave. I'm trying to get back into like consistently streaming, consistently grinding Sonic Wave, anyways, because I do want to beat this level genuinely. Like for a while now. I guess even including when I was younger, anyways, I've always wanted to be Sonic Wave. Like I was going through the list and I was like, it'd be cool to beat this, not right now. And then now I'm like, yeah, I definitely feel like I can do it. It's just, I need to build the consistency. Admittedly, I'm not the best with social cues and stuff, so I also have a tendency to misread things a lot too. I mean that's fair. Like I know that first impressions do matter, alright? Like that's not like I'm not gonna sit there and deny that. But for the most part, I would say I would definitely say give some people like a genuine chance. Let's see this real quick. If you combine the amount of victors on every extreme demon in GD, I wonder how many people you'd get that... Wait, let me see this. If you combine the amount of victors on every extreme in GD, I wonder how many people you'd get that have beaten extreme demons. Remove repeats. Ooh. Honestly, that's a pretty interesting question. Because now it's like... So now here's the question: would you include former extremes? So like ICDX, that was a crazy lag spike. How many people have been an extreme demon? You would? Okay, so if we're including like ICDX, so I would probably only include ICDX for people who have beaten it when it was an extreme. Dude, there would be so many Cataclysm victors and Acu. Same with Azurite. I remember Azurite for a while getting put as like a really easy extreme, or rather like a free extreme. Despite the fact that I do not like Azerite by solo. Dude, I never died at that part, dude. I feel like there'd be around like 8,000-ish people who have beaten an Extreme Demon. I definitely think the number is higher. That number is... And got it on cam, that number is definitely higher. You underestimate how many people have beaten Cataclysm, bro. I'm guessing Extreme Demon is the hardest one. Yeah, Extreme Demon is the hardest difficulty that this game goes up to. What I'm hoping for is that there's more difficulty divisions within Extreme Demon. Because I think Extreme Demon, the skill, or more so the difficulty jump between the easiest Extreme Demon and the hardest Extreme Demon, it's like basically playing two different types of difficulties. Like, if I'm comparing this to the easiest Extreme, like, the easiest Extreme, I got 55% on it without fully completing a practice mode on it in like 800 attempts. Like, genuinely. Like, I've gotten that much progress on it. This right here is taking me over 20,000 attempts to even get to this point. If that shows just how much difficulty there is. Yeah. Dang, that's insane. That one part from 32 to 48 or something looks dang near impossible. It's considered to probably be the hardest part of the level, but for the most part, if you think that looks difficult, wait until you see like the actual hardest levels of the game, because the actual hardest levels of the game make this look like a cakewalk. Like, I've seen, and if we're talking about like the divide and even like the top extremes, even including like a top 30 or something, like going from like a top 30 to a top 1, to give a perspective, the top player, W Popoff anyways, he got 15th, he beat 7 Clubstep, which is a top 30 level at the time. He beat that in like 4,000 attempts. He overall beat the hardest demon in the game close to, I think, like 40,000. Like, this level right here would be free. Ironically enough, the hardest click in this level was actually the one yellow orb with a saw I just passed. Dang, so even the best players take thousands of attempts to beat these levels. That's the thing, though. I saw one... Like, if we're talking about the easiest extremes, I've seen top players almost, like, beat the easiest extremes in, like, one attempt. Like, I saw someone do a sight read on one of the easiest extremes, and they got 98. But as of right now, they're above... Oh, shoot. Man, okay, yeah, hold on, let me... I did not expect that, bro. Oh my god. That scared me. Yeah, one sec. I did not mean to click that. So real quick, I guess to kind of give a perspective. This click that is coming up right here with this yellow orb, I'm guessing is probably a perfect timing. Perfect timing click. This right here, if I remember correctly, I think is a 60 FPS frame perfect. Like, this click is ridiculously difficult. Like, it doesn't look that bad, but the issue with it is that if you're not dying to the spike or the saw, you have a chance of still making it through here and then dying to the ceiling. Like, even if you perfectly time it, you kind of clip through this top block. Like, ever so slightly. So you have it to where when I'm doing attempts on this, I will die to this pretty often. Only because it's such a difficult timing. But since it's literally right at the very beginning of the level, it's not even 2% into the level, I don't mind it that much. Because I know very well, at some point, I'm going to get relatively... I'll have moments where I'll get through it pretty easily. And then after that, it's just a matter of just going through the rest of the level. Like, you pass that click, and you don't really have that many nerves. You get used to it at a certain point. This reminds me of this Roblox obby I've played recently that has the most ridiculous jumps except 2D. I actually saw a video recently as to that was asking which is harder, Roblox obbies or Geometry Dash. It just both things have completely different skill levels. Or more so like it's different skill sets is rather what I should say. And if I also have to say it, I think being a top platformer player as of right now is easier. I think it's easier than being a top side scroller player. Definitely obvious in my opinion, but maybe that's because I'm a platform expert, so they don't come too hard for me. Yeah, no. If you play this game and you play platformer levels, I've had a lot of experience with platformers before. I played Mario, I've played Sonic, I've played a decent amount of platformers, and in general, it was just a matter of me getting into the overall physics of the game. And then at that point, I automatically started off as a pretty decent platformer player in this game anyways. So when taking into account that, I guess it just all depends. Like I'm not fully sure. To be fair, it's like a thing where it's like I don't think you've played Geometry Dash, and I haven't, and I've never played Roblox. Dude, oh my god. Bet you since I've sped run Mario games for years. No, that's fair. Like, that's fair. So you're used to, like, really tough timings. Cause I know... Okay, well, I guess... I'm not sure as to what Mario game we're talking about. Because this could be, like, Super Mario 64 with, like, frame-perfect clips and everything. Which are way harder to do in a platform mode, in my opinion. Like, a 60 is frame perfect, and this game is free compared to a platformer. Like, it's just a matter of I gotta play Roblox and you gotta play Geometry Dash. Which, honestly, given the recent events of Roblox, I don't know if I want to really play that game. That's fair. With obbies, it's a lot of timing jumps, but in terms of speedrunning, I speedrun all mainline Mario games, 3D and 2D, and if I had recorded all of them, I'd be top 10 in every one. That's a very impressive achievement. Like, in general. Especially for how competitive Super Mario speedrunning is, regardless of the game. Like, it's a very impressive thing to do for how popular the speedrun category is. And I'll say this, I actually did want to do Super Mario Bros. Speedrunning at one point. More specifically with the first game, the one for the NES. And there was also Super Mario World that I wanted to do an actual speedrunning on. And then you also had New Super Mario Bros. Been a while since speedrun Mario Galaxy. I got Mario Galaxy, which is my favorite game of all time. I had 100% solo. That was an unofficial world record. It was over 10 hours. I was so drained. No, that's fair. That is absolutely fair. I really want to do a 10-hour Sonic Wave stream. I genuinely do. Where just I play this game, where I play this particular level and grind it out either until I beat it or until the 10 hours is up. That way, it will get a lot of watch time. We'll get a decent amount of, might get a decent amount of viewers, possibly. And it's also, and it's good you don't play Roblox. I've sold myself to become a top tier death run player, and the whole lobbies are kids who are awful and shout skibidi toilet every 5 seconds. That's kind of what I expect from Roblox. I mean, it's a game that's marketed towards that audience. Like, I wouldn't necessarily expect less, you know. I will say though that if you do pick up this game, or like if you ever do try this game, definitely try platformer mode. At least I think you would be a really good platformer player. Dude, oh my god, dude. I'm getting so many good drop attempts, bro. Like I just want to go I just want to go ahead and get I just want to go ahead and get to a point where I can at least go from 0 and make it past the first drop. Hopefully. Actually, I just saw something in chat. I still love Death Run, though I've become one of the best players, and it's always funny when I make people with 90 plus win rates rage. Honestly, it's cool being an unknown player and still being a good player, because you'll go against another really good player, and then when you beat them, they'll be like, man, I shouldn't have lost to that, or anything like that. Yeah, I shouldn't have lost to that. Like you just got lucky. Everyone takes one. Stuff like that happens, you know. I mean, heck, I went to extra credit one time, back when Xanadu was around, and I kid you not, I lost round 1, and my round 3, I believe, was Orf, and I ended up double 3-stocking him. I double 3-stocked him. Someone who would eventually end up being power ranked in MDVA. Note that not a lot of people do me for Rivals 2. And just kind of showing up out of nowhere and doing that is kind of wild. I'm getting so many good attempts to the drop. Like, I'm getting so many attempts to the drop, and I just keep flubbing them. Well, it seems like you're pretty good You're pretty good against a lot of NDVA players, especially compared to some others. So, if I had to say where in particular I should be ranked, if I actually went to more KML locals and whatnot, and like went to more Wonderflies, honestly, I feel like I should be ranked at this point probably closer to like number 8. It'd probably be around like number 8, number 10. This MDVA has a really strong region. But I will say this. My win rate on Rivals 2 right now for tournaments is now, like, I think number 9th highest in the region. Which is insane to me. Like, if you go into supermajor.com, or no, supermajor.gg, and you filter by and you filter by state, you will find me as the 9th highest win rate in Rivals 2 in regards to MD. On Death Run though, I went from 47% win rate to 76, and I'm still climbing fast. I'll probably hit 80s by the end of the year. Going from a 47 to a 76 is kind of crazy, actually. And what was the span of that? Because if you did that in like months time, that's really good. Oh my god, bro. Dang, that's insane. I haven't been to KMO in a while, but their top players are ridiculous. Like in him, PV, Smub, Oolong, and some others. It was 5 months, I think. Okay, doing that in 5 months is really impressive. Also, in regards to MDVA, I'm more so just talking about the Rivals 2 scene rather than Smash. For Smash, like, no, MDVA has some crack players. It's like Smub is just overall a really good player. Enhanced PV, I think at one point, I don't know if Enhanced PV at one point was even within the top 50 at one point. Like, Enhanced PV was very good. I mean, like, genuine top player. Smub. I actually fought against Smub, and I swear this guy makes the Ridley Yoshi matchup look unwinnable. Dude, he plays in such an annoying way. I hate it. Oh my god, bro. Aaron. Are you talking? Is that like their actual? Okay? Is that like the? Is it like the tag Aaron? Or is like, is their name Aaron? And plays Sheik. I don't know anyone with the tag of Aaron that plays Sheik. And then got 3-0'd. Only person I can think of is... Only person I can think of is FTP, but... Like, FTP was always... FTP was extremely chill when I fought against him. Maybe he plays Seth, actually, I don't know. Okay, and that definitely is a completely different person. Not sure, I can't really help you on that one. You know what? I'm actually curious now. I want to calculate my attempts again. Let me check something. So on the actual Sonic Wave itself, I'm breaking out the calculator here on this one. Window mode. So 4991 plus. Let's check the copies. $2,101 plus the layout and 1,976 plus 4,000. Okay, so plus 4,542 from the first wave, 8,001. Okay, plus 8,100 or 8,012, and then plus like 4,000 attempts and whatnot because I lost 4,000 attempts with it. So I'm currently at 25,642 attempts on this level. You know what? Let me check this real quick. Enhanced PV though, yeah, he's ridiculous. Remember that at that Sable guy's last event, he played BPM and BPM only took one stock off of him. And then Josh played him and got destroyed too. I mean, Enhanced is literally... Enhanced might actually just be the best player in MDVA, like, without a doubt. You know what? I'm actually debating on just doing Red World. $559 attempts. Wait, what do you mean 559 attempts? Oh, yeah, also, if you're wondering, like, the difficulty difference between both levels, this right here is considered the easiest extreme demon. I thought I was gonna like scoop under it. That Sable event was crazy. I think 64 people played in that bracket in BPM styles. Josh, myself, and Manspider are all there. I mean, that's legit. Dude, it's so weird to see players like Manspider and whatnot, because it's like, if I had to say this right now, I think the only thing holding Manspider back is like consistency, because Manspider can pull off really good wins. It's just that he just lacks consistency. And I'm not saying this in the sense of like, to like downplay him or anything, because I'm honestly not doing it. It's more so like, this is mostly just constructive criticism. I got to play Sable's Pac-Man and friendlies and actually took a game by my surprise. Here's the thing: I think the Pac-Man to worry about is Fiji. Like, Fiji's Pac-Man is ridiculous, right? I mean, like, it's pretty good. When I fought against Fiji though, I actually I took him. I think I remember I took him the final game and went the last hit, and I think I like mistech or something. Or like I did a misinput and I ended up dying because of it. Because I just got nervous. I should have just not kept. I should have just not. Oh. I think I might actually have a strat for that part. Man. Oh, I thought I just saw a message. Okay, never mind. I'll do it. Yeah, no, Sable's Pac-Man. I don't know if I fought Sable's Pac-Man. I remember there was one time I went to Xanadu. I lost to a Ganondorf player named Rising Skies. And then I ended up going on a complete loser's run. Like, I had to be... Like, I think I beat Sissy Longlegs in the process, and then I ended up losing to Velveteen. Sadly enough. I also wasn't super practiced in Ultimate at the time, since almost all of my time was spent praying Rivals too. Isn't Fuji... No, Fiji's a Pac-Man player. Fiji's a Pac-Man player. I think the Luigi player you might be talking about is K24. I mean, Fiji might have a Luigi. Like, I don't know. But last I checked, they were a Pac-Man player. It's so hard to adjust for that transition. You might be right on those two. Are very close. There's either him or K24 that had that Luigi. For some reason, I thought they were both Luigi players. I think it's because I remember you saying something about this. I believe Fiji, I think Fiji did go Luigi, apparently, like as like a secondary or something. Or like I'm not sure. I mean, this is going off of what I remember, anyways. Is that I believe you may have just saw the secondary Luigi. But no, like last I checked, Fiji was a Pac-Man main. I didn't think I actually got the... like the angle for that. Because I've always tried fishing for that exact positioning. I tried fishing for that positioning before, and I got it like once or twice, and then I ended up just dying at like 55% later on. But no, I thought I had way more attempts on this level. That is very strange. I'm pretty sure I definitely have a copy somewhere. Yeah, that's fair. But like, look at how consistently I'm getting through this level. Like, this right here is the easiest extreme demon in the game. The other level I'm playing is about... is, I believe, almost 900 spots above it. Yeah, I completely messed it up. I know, for people joining, I shouldn't be playing Red World, I should be playing Sonic Wave. Man. But also, I feel like... So here's the thing with Red World, in like this level. I think personally it should be the difficulty below. The only issue with it is that some of its hard parts are just not fun to play. Or like, they're very inconsistent. Like, I have runs to 55%. Like, I died at 55% twice. But the first swing copter is not that bad. The second ship isn't that difficult. My main issue is the final swing copter because the patterns are very unorthodox. Yeah, that ship is the bane of a lot of people's existence. Yeah, I am not sure. Yeah, I'll probably beat that level off stream, to be honest. Yeah. Pretty sure oh, wait, hold up. Rebel copyable. Okay, yep, that's what I thought. Okay, I only have like 288, though. That's not terrible. This right here is the ending swing copter I was talking about. Man. Yeah, like I said, this click pattern is disgusting. Oh my god. That was actually it. But imagine going into this last part with nerves, by the way. Oh my god. Some of these levels, seem like they're so disorienting. So that's the thing. It's just, it depends on what level you're playing. There's a lot of levels that are pretty straightforward. This one right here is not that bad. The only thing with it is, I don't know if you can see it, but these spikes that you see whenever I die, it will actually show you, it would show you like where the spikes are. Yeah, so the click on that. Oh my god. No, I think I got it. Like, it's just, like I said, the only reason as to why this level is, is even, like, an extreme demon is just because the gameplay is just not that good. And if you can't deal with flashing lights, then trust me, becoming a top player in this game is gonna be practically impossible. Man. This is... Dude, these are... It's just this click pattern does not sound fun. Like, it doesn't sound good, it doesn't feel good to play. And that's the main thing, is that people are going to see that this is the easiest level on the list and be like, man, this is going to be so free. Time to get my first ever extreme. I will never recommend this to anyone as a first extreme. And it's only because of, like, these little few sections. Like, it's easy to make runs. It's easy to get far playing from zero, but you have so many moments that are just ridiculous choke points. Like all of that, just for that. I will say I love this game's soundtrack. That's good, at least. This game, well, I mean, it's a rhythm-based platformer. Dude, that is such a difficult... such a difficult entry. The Sonic Wave one especially. Yeah, F777 is definitely one of my favorite artists when it comes to this game. I actually got a chance to talk with him because I was very interested in seeing if he would let me finish a certain track of his. Dude, how do you land on that? Can I VC? Is there any particular reason, or just you just want VC? Moral support? Okay, no, that's fair. I could probably do it for another, like, half an hour, maybe. What's good?
Suffering out here. Elite Smash sucks.
Nah, Elite Smash definitely sucks. I will absolutely agree to that.
Suffering out here.
Let me check something real quick. Okay, I am absolutely scared to put my volume up at all on my PC. Because if someone subscribes and they have their notifications on, like, it jump scares me. It actually jump scares me. Alright, let me do this. How do you land on that, man? Okay, not gonna lie, I'm probably just gonna manually time that. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about trying to come up for the next Salisbury monthly in November if my car doesn't keep sucking. I mean, it'd be cool to see you. Dude, oh my god. Like I said, if you get a chance to do SPY 100, that'd be really cool.
Mommy! No, I haven't. Yeah! Dame un segundo!
Man, that is tricky. The only one I went to was that one last May, but I had a fun time. The only complaint I had was the room was an oven. Was the room was an oven? Nah, that's fair. I think I kind of just screwed myself up with that timing. As you can tell, swing copter is not necessarily my strong suit. I remember Syndiquaza telling me at one point that I should have started heading home that night, but then BPM offered to play, and then I stayed until the end and got home at 3 a.m. Yeah. Let me see this. I still can't believe I went 2-2 against this DK and didn't get Cargo through once. I guess I just played my absolute best that night. I mean, that's good. I mean, like I said, BPM is really good. Dude, how do you get through that so consistently? I panicked. Okay, the fact that I just did that like 3 times in a row is crazy. Realistically, I probably wouldn't do that again unless he just sucks against Yoshi. I remember he told me he wasn't a fan of Yoshi, but he's probably played you enough to where he should have beat me. It's weird. It's like the entire thing of like, personally for me, I suck against any DK that's not BPM. I guess I can't really say that because I went against Visceroid, and I beat his DK to the point where he automatically swapped to Rosa. That's like count for some. Dude, how do you land there? I thought I was gonna be able to do it. I guess the only difference is I always played extremely cautious against BPM. My only goal was don't get grabbed, so I would try and play keep away. So here's the weird part with me versus BPM is like, as much as you would think that that would be my go-to strategy, another thing that's kind of stopping that is a bear. It's just DK bear. No, I had the entry. Like, bear is such a good tool versus Yoshi that it's like not even funny. Like, that move in general invalidates all of Yoshi's approach options, and is also a really good approaching tool for no reason. It's basically a disjoint. This. Yeah, even though it didn't get grabbed, I still got obliterated by that, and especially down B up smash. I think that was almost all his KOs on me. Yeah, that's pretty much, if you don't tech that, then it's guaranteed death. Well, practically guaranteed death.
So what platform are you streaming on?
YouTube.
Hello, everybody. I would just like to say hello for my quick cameo. Until we meet again.
All right, you're banned. I didn't actually ban him. I didn't actually kick him. He actually just left. He left at the exact time I did that. Oh my god. Unfortunately, I don't get to play too many people except for Swoop, Striker, and sometimes you and Striker rarely plays serious against me. Yeah, I mean, I guess...
Hey! Hello.
Dude, the positioning for that is so stupid. The entrance to that is actually so stupid. I started getting better with Swoop, although he still gets me more often than not, but I've taken a few games off his brawler. Problem is I don't know how to DI his combos into up B. Here's the thing with the DI, the combos into up B, is there's actually no way to really DI that. Or wait, unless you're talking about like up B killing off the top. Because in most cases that mess is actually just true. It's completely true combos. Or true kill confirms. Only thing I could suggest is if you want the best possible chance, I think down and away is your best bet. see this. Oh, I guess I. Oh, I see. I guess I just have to find a way to avoid them. I guess jump. If it sometimes worked, that's all I could find. Jumping out of it only worked if he was basically like a frame off. In most cases, you are not living, or like he has too much frame advantage for him to, like when he gets a down throw or he gets the up air, to where he just confirms the kill. I am. Dude, you. That mess is ridiculous. I'm hoping I get Striker's Bowser again so I can learn how to not get shield broken by down B. So there's two ways you could deal with it. It's either if you're expecting it, you can just dash away from it. If you want to be really funny, you can parry it. But in most cases, it's literally just spot dodging or rolling for the most part. My God. I should have delayed the click. Last click. See this? I've gotten one win on his Bowser last year at OC Comic Con, and I forget what I did to do that. I may play that tourney since honestly most of those players are so bad. As long as I don't get you or BB in early round, I could go to quarters. Dang, that's crazy actually. I mean, you can never count anyone out. I mean, yeah, you'll get people from. I don't know if you saw MagFest by any chance, but when we hosted the Smash tourney, I kid you not, we actually had a high level Toon Link under that mess. His tag is Kevo Rose. Shout out to the GOAT. that is so stupid. Oh, dude, you're probably better than like. I remember seeing that tournament and that Toon Link was insane. Same with the K Rool. Although you're probably better than the K Rool. It's weird. I do think that I was definitely playing a lot worse. Like, more so because I just haven't been playing the game at all at that point. I think as of right now, I would actually be curious about how I would do. I guess it also didn't help that I did low-key kind of throw some games away. But I will say that for the most part, they weren't bad. They weren't bad players. No, I need. Where was the Toon Link from? I never found his tag anywhere. I think he said Connecticut, if I remember correctly. Which, I mean, I'm trying to remember. I think it was Connecticut. Which, if that's the case, then they have players like Mars, Light. Actually, wait, no, hold on. Wait, no, that's Connecticut. Wait, I think. Wait, never mind. I think Mars was Massachusetts, I think. I could be wrong, though. Oh my god, you have to like... I don't know. I see, I can't speak on MagFest, but OCCon was mostly kids. I played some of them before in the tournament. I 3-sub most of them. I even used Dark Samus occasionally. So, dude, I remember going to one of the cons, and and there was this one kid who was my round 3. They played Sora and Isabelle. Their hands could barely fit around the controller. And this kid was like 10 years old. And his tag was Root Beer. And I kid you not, this kid knew Nerlus. Like, I went Ganondorf game 1, and this kid almost beat me. Like, genuinely, you cannot judge a book by its cover this day and age. Yeah, that was way too early. I think last year the final was 2 people I never heard of, Sedex and Hyperblast, I think. I don't know either of those 2 players, I'll be real. Oh my god. Okay. It was kind of a Mickey Mouse. It was kind of Mickey Mouse. Though since BB played Wario tournament on a bet from Rambler, apparently. One of them played Mario and the other was Plant. Interesting. No, I missed the key. I missed key press. Although Styles keeps his word and shows up, then yeah, the con may be tough since him, and probably BB would be there. I don't know if BB's going, and also I might not be going to the con. Oh no, hold up. Kid bullying story. Not gonna lie, I have one from Supernova, and it was within Melee. So, hold up. So, at Supernova, me and Rambler were like I think the third and fourth seeds of the tourney, or like no, not tourney of our pool. And I kid you not, Rambler's round one was like this one kid. He ended up putting him in the losers. And then I ended up winning one match, lost my round two, and then got sent to losers. What ended up happening was my round one, the moment I got sent to losers, was that one kid who played Yoshi. And not gonna lie, his Yoshi wasn't actually that bad. For the fact this kid was like 11 maybe? I'm like, dude, I feel so bad because two STG players just knocked out some random kid for like 1,030, like, hold up, for like, what is it? What's score? What's score for it again? Hold on, let me check. Hold on, let me check let me check it. Yeah, 1025th. Dude, I feel so bad for that one kid, 'cause he actually wasn't that bad. He was not that bad of a player. I think if I had to say one thing though, I really wish for Supernova, I feel like I don't know, I feel like I could have done way better in Ultimate. Dang, that's crazy. I remember during last year's OCCon Tekken tournament, some 8-year-old won a round and then had to face someone who's apparently a great player named UFK and got... yeah, no. Oh, UFK. I actually know him, surprisingly enough. He's a trash talker, but for the most part. I mean, for the most part, I mean, we welcome him to the scene. It's like a style sort of trash talk, you know? Or in most cases, he doesn't actually need it. Dude, I hate that. I hate that little, whatever the freaking job of that mess is. I hate the little straight peak. That is frick. Not gonna rage. Interestingly, if you don't go to OCCon and none of the other top players go, that can make a bracket wide open. Although I'm guessing Syndiquads would probably win that in case, since he usually only loses tournament players at those events. I guess. Again, you never know. Oh my god. I thought I would have had enough time. That's that Kaiser kid you played at Dover shows up. Oh yeah, no, that guy, oh yeah, no, that guy was really good. I'm surprised he hasn't shown up. I'm surprised he hasn't shown up to any of the SCGs. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to beat it this stream, but oh my god. Dude, I hate the little straight line. Oh my god. Okay, so here's the issue with the little like straight line there. You have to land perfectly on this incline. If you get stuck at all in that straight line, you get pushed into the spike. So you have to land like kind of in here without touching this last spike. This is considered probably the hardest part of this level, and for a very good reason. Yeah, he should be a tournament player along with that Deli guy. Actually, I think Deli was a PA player, if I remember. Yeah, that is true. He's actually a TO. He's a TO for up in PA, but no, his DDD was really good. Dude. Yeah, I think another thing as well that also caused me to really lose against him was that personally, I do not know the DDD matchup. Yeah, like I know it's a winning matchup for Yoshi, like, regardless, but it's like the matchup. I'm just not super familiar with it. You know, I don't have that level of experience in the matchup, and that's what kind of got me. Like I ended up DIing in on a kill confirm. I ended up DIing in on a kill confirm because I didn't even know that the kill confirm existed, you know? I don't ever play against DD. I don't ever play against DDs like that. PA is just loaded. PA does have a lot of good players. Aloe, Mercury, Bonk, Citadel. Or Citadel. I actually don't know how to pronounce it. it is so difficult to get the positioning for that. Oh my god, I tried to double click it and I ended up missing double click. Yeah.
I would stay longer on those. I noticed, unfortunately.
What was that?
I want to stay longer, but mom's telling me to go to sleep, so here I am.
Gotcha. Alright then.
See ya.
Alright, see you, man. Have a good night.
You too.
Alright, I can go ahead and keep the volume down at least for a little bit. Dude, it is so difficult. Okay, I've gotten that last part down relatively pretty consistently. Now what I need to do Alright, I'm gonna try this part. That's such a precise input. That dip is so difficult. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it wasn't for the... Like, okay, if that straight line was, like, just part of the incline, this part would be 20 times easier. It's only because of this little straight block right before the slope. Like, you have to land perfectly on the slope. Wait, hold up. Okay, I'm trying to find like a good click pattern. that. It's just the entrance into that is just ridiculous. I almost did it. How are you supposed to nail that? Unless I'm doing it too late. And that's the entire reason as why I'm not getting it. The last part looks rough too. The only part that's rough about it is the transition. The the straight fly isn't that difficult. It's just trying to get the correct transition is crazy. And this is right at the end of the level, by the way. This is at 94%. It's like this part does not want to work. Wait, hold. Okay, hear me out. Instead of just landing on the platform, why don't I just straight fly into that? There we go. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, so the strat there is not to bonk the wall. Or bonk the ceiling. But it's just, I need to find a way to consistently get to that gap. If I can find a way to get to this gap right here, I'm chilling. But I can make it only like halfway of the time. Like, if I want to beat this level, I have to get consistent at this. You know what? I'll try from the beginning. Dude, I tripled my attempt count on this copy. Oh my god, man. Alright, I'm just gonna try it. Oh. Oh my god. Like, the funny thing with this level is that this level is just so unbalanced in difficulty. Like, all of this in the beginning here is so easy. Like, it's just, it's so open for an extreme demon. This part's also really easy. Okay. It's just, I need to figure out a consistent way of doing the final part. I could definitely get away with the ship in the middle part. The ship in the middle part, as much as people want to say it's really difficult, I actually don't find it to be that bad. Oh my god. So what I'm thinking for that part is get that particular positioning, and then click twice, and then probably click again like the 5th time, I guess, or like the 5th portal. That's for some reason how the transition works. Like that transition it's brutal. It's rough. Alright, I'm probably doing one more time, but I'm heading out. I'm kind of getting there. And also my hand's starting to hurt a little bit. Yeah, I'm done. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm heading out, y'all. Definitely gotta get some rest. So, I mean, I'll see y'all. I'll try and stream possibly at some point this weekend, maybe, but I can't guarantee anything. Have a good night, y'all, and yeah, hope y'all do well. Good night.